Hi, first graders. Today is Monday, August 31st, 2020. This is our ELA lesson, and today you will be taking the Module 1 test for ELA. So this is just a review on everything that we have gone over through Module 1. Now, hopefully, if you were unable to attend our live meeting, because this is our recording, you watched the short story on Officer Buckle. I know we did it as a class read aloud already, but I need you to rewatch that because we're going to be sequencing that story later on in this meeting. Okay, boys and girls. So we're going to start with grammatical sentences. We're going to start learning how to correct them to make them grammatically correct. So a few things you need to know. Every sentence starts with a capital letter. Say it. Every sentence ends with a punctuation mark. Say it. And a punctuation mark is a period, an exclamation point, or a question mark. A period ends a statement. An exclamation mark ends something that might have been exciting, like I went to Disney World. And a question mark ends a question like, what is your favorite color? So let's take a look here. Also, we need to remember that every sentence has a verb, that's an action, and a noun, which we know is a what? Person, place, thing, or animal. And there needs to be spaces between words, because boys and girls, we put spaces between words when we are writing sentences. So I'm going to read the sentence 2 times, and then I want you to tell me what is incorrect about the sentence. The dog has green spots. The dog has green spots. Yes, we're missing spaces. We need to put a space between the and dog because those are 2 separate words. And we need to put a space between has and green because those are 2 separate words. Now, our sentence did start with a capital letter. That's great. It did end with a period. That's awesome. And now that we put spaces between it, it has spaces between the words, all of them. And it has a verb, which is has, and the noun is dog. Okay, boys and girls. So what we're going to do now is we're going to talk about common nouns and proper nouns because that was something really big that we learned in Module 1 of ELA. So we know that a common noun is a person, place, thing, or animal. Now, a proper noun we have learned is a specific name given to a common noun. So it's naming a person, or it's naming a place, or it's naming a specific thing or animal, okay? So I have some examples for us already placed in, and then we're going to do the rest together. So some common nouns are teacher, because it's a person, but we're not naming the specific person. We're not saying Miss Town, we're just saying teacher. Team, we're not naming the specific team like Minnesota Vikings or Denver Broncos. We're just saying it's a team. And house, because we're not naming a specific house right here or place where somebody lives. We're just saying that it's a house. These are all common nouns. Now, when you come over here, these are proper nouns. So we have White House. The White House is where our president lives. We're naming a specific house. Then that is where our president lives. Here we have Mrs. Drake. Well, we are actually naming a specific teacher. That is why this is a proper noun. We have Harry Potter. This is a character, a specific character from a movie and book. That is why it is capitalized. We're naming a specific person. And then Georgia Bulldogs. Georgia Bulldogs is a proper noun because it's a specific team. It's a college team. We're naming a specific team. Now I want you to take a really good look here. All common nouns start with lowercase letters, and all proper nouns have capital letters that they start with. So let's take a look at aunt. Aunt. Would that be a common noun or a proper noun? Common, good job. Okay, let's take a look at Crayola. Crayola. Crayola is a proper noun. It's the name of a specific company or brand. Okay, let's look at Chick-fil-A. Ooh, Miss Town loves some Chick-fil-A. Let's look at this. Chick-fil-A. It's proper. We're naming a specific restaurant or place to eat. Crayon. Let's look at crayon. Crayon is just common. Now, if we said Crayola crayons, that would be proper noun. But we're just naming that we have a crayon. It's just a regular thing. Let's take a look at restaurant. Restaurant. It's common. We're not naming a specific restaurant. But if we named like McDonald's or Starbucks, that would be proper because we would be naming a specific restaurant. Let's take a look over here. Pool. Pool. Pool is a common noun because it is a place. Now, if we were to name Pomeroy Elementary, that would be a proper noun because we're naming a specific school. Now let's take a look at this one. Book. Book. Is that a common noun or a proper noun? It's common. Now, Harry Potter is the proper noun of a book because it's naming a specific book. But this is just saying that we have a book, which is a thing. Okay, let's take a look at this one. Oak Hill Farm. Oak Hill Farm. Yes, this is a proper noun. We are naming, boys and girls, a specific place, which is a farm. We're naming a very specific farm, so it's proper. Last one, Uncle Tim. Uncle Tim is proper because we're naming our person. Okay, let's continue. So here I'm going to read these list of words 2 times, and you're going to have to tell me which one is the noun. First, funny, find, fancy, fan, for. First, funny, find, fancy, fan, for. What is our noun? Fan. A fan is a thing. It is a noun. First, find, and for are verbs. It's an action. Funny and fancy are adjectives. Those are describing words. Fan is our noun. Now, I want you to take a look at fan. Is fan a common noun or is it a proper noun? It's a common noun. Good job. Okay, let's take a look down here. Okay, I'm going to read the list of words 2 times. You're going to tell me which one is the noun. Swim, so, Sam, some, said, sad. Swim, so, Sam, some, said, sad. What is our noun? Yes, boys and girls, our noun is Sam. Now I want you to take a look at this. Is this a proper noun, Sam, or is it a common noun? It's proper. It's a naming a person. Yes, and it has a capital letter. It is proper. Now, swim, swim, so, and said are all verbs. They're actions. Some and sad are adjectives. It's describing words. Now we're moving on to our last activity for ELA, which is sequencing. And boys and girls, we have practiced sequencing a lot in Module 1. So first, we always like to identify the setting, which is where, and the characters, which are who. Then we go in beginning, middle, and end. And that is what sequencing is. I'm not going to type it. I just wanted you to have the visual. We're going to verbally say it. Let's start with who. Who are the characters in our story, our main characters? Gloria, yes, the police dog. And Officer Buckle. Good job. Those are our characters. Now, where, that's the setting, did our story mostly take place? At school. Good job. Okay, think to the story. What happened at the beginning of the story? Yes, Officer Buckle gave a safety speech and nobody listened. What happened in the middle? Officer Buckle got Gloria, and now everybody wanted to listen to the safety speeches, and they weren't having safety problems anymore. And what happened at the end? They split apart, and then the biggest accident ever happened. And then they reunited because they realized that together they make the best team. Good job. Okay, boys and girls, that's the end of our ELA. I want you to go take your ELA Module 1 test.